Hello friends, good morning. What is right yoga and what is wrong yoga? Basically, one has to understand what yoga is. Yoga means union of your self with union of the cosmic. When it happens, then yoga has happened. Yoga is happening whenever you dissolve yourself with this cosmic. But today, in the name of yoga, the self is not dissolving. In fact, the self is crystallizing more. Your ego is developed. You think you are a great yogi because you practice inverted asanas, you fold your body into such many different postures, and you think you are doing yoga. It is not yoga actually. In fact, it is a mere exercise of the body. That is not yoga. Yoga means the union of the self with the union of the cosmic. The self has to be dissolved. The universal consciousness has to evolve. That process, the state which takes you from this individual self to the cosmic conscious, that is yoga. Just practicing hatha yoga, working on your body, continuously reminding yourself as your body is actually a non-yoga. It is a wrong yoga because you have identified yourself as this body. The first lesson of the yoga is understanding that you are not this body. You are not this mind. You are something eternal within your body. But the ego within you, the ego within a man will never allow him to dissolve. The ego is the only barrier. That is why Patanjali Maharishi have created 8 steps, because everyone will have the conscious of the body and the mind in beginning. That is why yama, niyama, asanam, pranayamam, pradyaharam. When you come to pradyaharam, Patanjali Maharishi is making you to come inside. Just working on the outside is not yoga. Working inside is yoga. Watching yourself. When pranayama, the next step of pranayama is pratyahara. Pratyahara means come inside. Watch inside. Watch your thoughts. Watch your energy. Watch inside. Pratyahara. Dharana. Then make yourself alert. Be centered. When you are alert and aware and centered within you, you become more mindful. That is called dharana. Understanding the self. Watching yourself, watching your mind, watching your energies, watching your ability to watch yourself. It is dharana. And making yourself dissolve. You are not the body, you are not your mind. Dissolving yourself starts at dhyana. Dhyana means a flowering. A flowering, you cannot make a flower to bloom. You can keep a plant, you can water it. but the flowering will happen by itself. The dhyana can be, dharana can be done, but dhyana isn't happening. You start dissolving into the cosmic. And samadhi means you have completely dissolved. Your I, your ego is completely dissolved into this eternity, into this cosmic. You feel the oneness. The love within you blooms. The flower within you blooms. The Sahasrara has bloomed. That is what is yoga is. When you got the right guru, when you got the right gurukulam to practice, that guru will aim this happening should happen for the disciple. This experience of the self, this blooming of the lotus should happen to the disciple, and all the practices will focus towards it. And it cannot happen by doing all the useless practices, because before 100 years the mind and the body of the man is different. The man is very less stressful, more innocent. Today the whole mind framework is different. It is more complex. Man has become more complex within. His body is diseased, chemicalized more. And you cannot give the same formula before the. And now there should be a slight modifications. The unwanted subjects has to be cut, unwanted subjects to be inculcated into the syllabus of this yoga. And that is what the present gurus are trying to do. If you get a right guru, he will try to take you and try to dissolve yourself into this cosmic. And that is the real yoga. And that will give you the real taste of yoga. Otherwise, you just do the physical exercise. And in fact, you do wrong yoga by crystallizing yourself, by strengthening the ego. All the yogic practice focus in dissolving the ego. But when you are doing a wrong yoga, your ego will increase, it will crystallize. You cannot come out of this body. You want to show off by doing a lot of asanas. You want to gain more and more food for the ego. And the yogic path is not giving food for the ego. The yogic path wants to dissolve the ego, that dissolve the self-I into this whole cosmic. And that is the real yoga, which gives freedom to you, that which gives liberation to you. Thank you all of you. Namaste.